We got an exclusive interview here today. This is her first interview.
It is.
We got the male artist, the talented lyricist, and just an overall Memphis mogul out here. JXB. Let's give it up for her.
What's going on? How y'all doing? My name is JXB. I'm a rapper out of Memphis, Tennessee. I'm here to do an interview with my girl Kiki. Ready? I'll see what she finna ask.
Yeah, too. Since I know her.
Yeah, she also a good friend of mine.
Yeah, it's pal. Since 7th grade.
Yeah, we go.
It's really nice to see where she done came, where she done been from, you know.
Thanks.
So we just gotta go ahead and get into it. So, Jasia, as an artist, a true artist, what is your true passion, nails or music?
So, I don't really like to box myself. It's not no specific passion. I just like anything where I could be artistic. Like, if I could be creative in any way, I got it. Like, that's just something it's just always been me. So rather it's musical beauty. And I be feeling like my beauty go into my music. I get to express myself because I get myself ready. Nobody help me get ready. I get myself ready. So it's just, it go hand in hand. I enjoy doing both. So it's like, that's why I be like, I gotta choose one. Now we gotta focus on one and get one. Yeah, so if I gotta choose one to focus on, I would say music because it gets to tie everything in. I'm not leaving no part of me out. So
Right.
It fits.
Okay. So tell us your backstory, being that you're saying, you know, you love being an artist, you love expressing yourself. So what's your backstory as an artist in your artistry?
I just always have been around art. I've always had to be on some kind of stage. My mom and dad, they first started me off at, was it Memphis Dance Academy or something like that? And I started there, and that was where I was performing at the Orpheum. And then from the Orpheum, I would do piano, and then I would do piano at this church called Brown Baptist. So I would perform there, and then I would turn around, and I started dancing.
Brown Baptist over there, like by State Line.
Yeah. That's shout out to them. Those are friends of the family, good friends of the family. They supported us through a lot of stuff. So yeah, I performed there, and then from there I went on to be a junior grizzly. Yeah. So that's another thing I was doing. So then I would perform at the FedEx Forum. So it's just my parents always feel like she needs to be seen. So they was just finding it. Somebody gotta see this girl. So it keep happening, and so now I just feel like with my music, I was always like, I don't know if I'm gonna be on stage. I don't know if I think it's all coming full circle. God, like you finna get your ass on it.
Right,
you finna get your ass on it.
Okay, so, and it's cool. That's cool that you saying it. So like, as a kid,
right?
Like, how was you as a kid? Like, were you in agreement with the artistry, or were you just accepting it?
No. So with the piano, I was straight like, no, when it first happened. But then when I started learning, like, I can play this. When I started doing that, I was like, okay, this might not be that bad. So like, when I find out I'm good at something, better than I think, I'm like, let's do it. I'm like, yeah. So, I didn't agree. I used to like doing the performing arts, so like the dancing and stuff like that. I love doing it. But then when it got into like piano, I used to be like, you know, like I just wanted to express a little more of me in there. My folks like, well, be Alicia Keys. I ain't no Alicia Keys. So I done did a whole different from what they was in. They was in. She gonna get up there and she gone. She ain't did nothing like that.
Nobody know her name.
You don't know my. So
I do not know her name. Okay, so you didn't like piano, but
I grew into my own. So, but I will say it helped because when I'm learning piano, I'm learning tempos. I'm learning this. You know what I'm saying? So it helped. So just with me doing stuff like that, it poured into what I'm doing now. Even dancing, I might be nervous before I do something, but I can push through it because they done had me doing this stuff since I was 5. Like, they started quick. So,
They didn't give you a chance.
they didn't give me a fighting chance.
You could have been a doctor.
They don't know what I would have did. I could have did a lot of different stuff, but.
And with the Grizz, so with the Grizz, junior Grizz, like, okay, so everybody's seeing your mama out there with that. Your mom is the Grizz girl. I don't know not one Grizz girl, cheerleader, dancer name.
But her.
We don't see them posting, but she be there. Like your mom be front row too.
So she's the grizzly granny. So that's how I got into doing the junior Grizz, because she like, oh, I'm 50 now, I can do it. We like, okay, she finna do it. She like, and my daughter. So I tried out and I made it. And hey, I met some cool people. Doing it. I got to do a lot of cool, good, exclusive stuff. So I feel like if your child is, if you feel like your child got any type of performing in them, I feel like that's something cool to expose them. Cause it's a little pressure, but it ain't just major pressure. It wasn't major pressure. So I feel like this.
Okay. What was some of the little exclusive things? Like, what was your favorite?
Just being downstairs, like when you get on the elevator and you at the FedEx Forum, you just don't going downstairs, and you like, ain't nobody else going downstairs. Like you just know ain't no.
Where the downstairs?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's going down there.
It's a secret door.
No. It's the they put they had the people on the elevator with you at the FedEx. You never been on the elevator? And they had the people.
I walk my ass around I walk all the way every time.
Well, I just remember we'd have to be there early and we'd go downstairs and it'd just be cool to see like, okay, so this, okay, this, and me, I'm peeping, so I'm finna, but I'm really, cause why not? So there's some I used to
go back and tell my friends.
All right, I used to enjoy that.
So what were 3 things that you were like taught or introduced to around that time that, as a child, that stuck with you?
So I don't know how to word it into like a quote or anything. It's not like really quotes, but some things that I've picked up along the way of just performing. When you perform with a group, you don't try to, because it'll be a lot of us. So, you stay in your lane and you do what you're supposed to do. If they messing up, you keep going. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like, the show must go on. Don't try to be just outshining everybody. Like, don't just, you can shine, but don't get out here getting beside yourself. Like, this is not that. But then another thing I learned from just doing any type of artistic thing is enjoy yourself. Put your feelings in there and enjoy yourself. Like, it needs to be both. Like, you really don't need to not be enjoying yourself, because then it turning into, I don't know, just
a chore.
Yeah, you don't want something that make you feel good to turn into something that feel like you don't want that.
How you going? We gotta tell the people though. But nah, okay. And so, who is your biggest influence? Not supporter, but like influence as far as
music.
So person. Hold on, were you saying music or were you asking me?
I'm asking you if that's what you're asking, or just in general, in life.
Well, along your artistry, just like with you choosing art and with you leaning towards art, who is the influence on it?
To be honest, the person that influenced me, that made me want to start rapping, was Jalen. So Jalen Pritchard, that was my high school boyfriend. So he would do music, he would sing, he'd rap, and I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? I could add something to that. Like, I used to always think that I could add something to that. And then I remember one day, I was at one of my friends' house, and then at the time, it used to be a lot of her friends over there, and they used to have a studio. And so I remember thinking like, okay, he do it shouldn't be that hard. So I ended up going in there and dropping that night, and it's on SoundCloud. That's my first thing. It's my JXB freestyle. It's just I made that in my friend's living room, just off of whim one day. Just
It's on SoundCloud still today?
yeah, still to this day. It's
How many
cringy.
views? How many views you got? How many listens you got on that joint?
I
You
think
ever go
like
back and listen to it?
5,000. I just showed somebody the other day because I was just like, dang, like I forgot that I did this, so I went back and looked. It was about 5,000 or something.
You say it's cringy?
It's cringy.
What you talking about?
Oh God, I'm really the same. I'm really the same person I always
For
been.
real?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
I'm gonna look at that joint.
Yeah. You should, because you was for sure you're gonna be familiar with that time period of me. So yeah.
I can hear that. It was just you by yourself on that joint? I don't
Just
like 2
laugh.
minutes.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
They ready to drop the joint.
I just wanted to do it, and I remember I was going around like, look. And I remember my folks heard it, and they was like, okay, but wait. Like, everybody was like, wait. So then from there, we made more, and then we still been making it since then. So if anybody has influenced me, it definitely was him. And then also my big brother, YP Jackson, he used to do stuff with CGM. I used to see him put his music videos together. I'm like, all right, now, this turn. Like, I could do this. So it was around me. I just was playing, and then I played to the point where it was like, okay. So
They listening. They asking me.
Right. So that was cool to me. That was cool to me.
Sometimes she going too good, I start thinking, holidays and B-days coming fast.
Yeah, so that was my influence. That's my brother really and Jalen, and that did it.
So do you consider back then a time of like when you started writing?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so was like 10th or 9th?
Nah, this was more like 18. This was more like 18. This was more like 17, 18 because it was close to his passing. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. It was close to his passing. Yeah, it was close to his passing.
That's so funny. I was just singing the other day, I smoke weed all day. They just started playing in my head. So I was like, don't nobody get it. That's sad. Nobody get it.
You don't feel me, bro.
They don't get it.
You don't feel me, bro. You don't feel me. But yeah.
You recently, that was a backstory. Man, let's get into it for real. My girl recently just made her first appearance, and not only did she make the appearance, she made the appearance. She was the appearance. They all appeared for her.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I did my first performance, Texas Trills, the Ring, Memphis. Shout out to Texas Trill for the opportunity. Just she hit me up to do it. I was like, at first I was supposed to be going out of town, but then I was like, we ended up not going. So I was like, let me go and tap in. So then I did it, and I won. I appreciate the opportunity. That was cool. That was something I ain't never did before. I've never did my music before. I've been on the stage, but I've never did that before. So that was cool. It was just like, oh, okay. It's like, okay. Like, it's cool to see how people feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, that's cool. So it was something to think about. It's something I definitely don't ever mind doing. Like, I could do that. That's something cool.
Was that a new song of Beautiful and Savage?
For sure. So that's gonna be coming out probably late August probably. There's y'all be on the lookout for that. That Beauty Queen Savage, I like that.
You gonna drop a video with it?
I am. I did Know About Me. That's already out. That's on my Astro JXB mixtape.
I love that song.
Yeah, there's Know About Me, and then you got Beauty Queen Savage. That's gonna be. We just dropping it. That's
Hold on, you said Know About Me got a video now?
Nah, Know About Me don't.
Oh, I know it don't, 'cause I just on it.
No. They actually don't. Nothing from my last project got a video. I did no videos to this.
We gotta lock in on it. We gotta get this done. They're doing some hard songs.
I owe music more of me, but I just decided I ain't making no more promises. We just finished show it.
Just show
Cause
up.
I don't even like when people get telling me all kind of stuff. Just do it. Just do it. Be sick of that shit. Just do it.
Get it out there.
I don't want to hear that shit. We'll talk about that shit. Just do that shit. Just don't do that shit.
For sure. What is your opinion? What do you think of the turnout of that from your appearance at the ring?
Turn out how?
As far as like, well, not in general as far as them, because we're not calling anybody out being personal about it. We just want to know like your opinion of the music that's coming out, like the music that's being put out right now, versus what is considerably quality music.
I like the music right now. I feel like coming from Memphis, you just getting a lot of unfuckwittable energy. I like that. I feel unfuckwittable. I like for the city that I come from to feel unfuckwittable.
Yeah.
We is unfuckwittable.
Easy is.
Yeah. So I fuck with it. I fuck with everybody shit from Memphis. Like everybody really doing their thing. I like it. I just say I like it. I like it. I hear it and I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. And Memphis just I just feel our energy in everything that we do. And it's a strong energy. It's power. It's power in Memphis. Like I like it. I love it actually.
Do you see yourself collabing? Or any more collabs? Because we've seen a couple collabs that you've done with any other, more so I say male artists that you see yourself collabing with soon?
Yes. So my baby, TZJ.
Okay.
I'm definitely planning on doing something with him. My brother for sure. My brother,
That's overdue.
Overdue. My brother he just cool. How he cool. Like he just ain't. But I want to do a song with my brother, Big Roguish. I want to do a song with Big Roguish. And it's a few others I can't really think right now. I hope I'm not really leaving nobody out. But for right now, that's what I'm leaning towards. That's who I kind of rotate with. So that's who I want. Check them out.
All right. This TZJ. Is this a Big Roguish? Big Roguish.
And YP the Don.
I would say he got, I don't know what his stuff, what that is, what I call
kind
it.
of thing.
I'll go ask you what you call it.
Don P, YP the Don.
Which you can look that up on all YouTube platforms.
Mm-hmm.
It's all YouTube, on the YouTube platform. And what about fans? You was showing a lot of love at the ring.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself being personable with them?
Most definitely. I definitely can see myself being personable with my fans.
Do you have any people that has been like locked in Since the beginning?
Since the
did you
beginning,
just-
yeah, I got people definitely that been locked in since the beginning. The further we get, the better we gonna get with just connecting, getting them like, man, I got so much in store for people that just fuck with me. Like I just like I'm big on it. So most definitely, I got shit to show. So we definitely gonna get more personal with the fans. We definitely gonna get in there, talk to them. We gonna get their opinions. We got some stuff on the way. So y'all just stay tuned. Keep rocking with me. We gonna be rolling it up, I promise. For real.
What you see as far as next with your artistry, as far as like to hit the beat, like the break in your artistry? Do you see they coming from music or nails first? Cause you got a clientele, a thick clientele with your nails.
I mostly see it more leaning towards music because that's just where people see me. That's what I'm mostly known for. So I can see that probably quicker. We just, hey, it's no pressure on anything. We just going. We just gonna put out what we put out, and we gonna roll how we roll.
Speaking of putting out, what is your writing style? Do you freestyle, or do they have to?
I'm a writer.
A writer.
I'm a writer. So I always been a writer. I write everything. Like I can write anything. It's not limited to music. It's everything. But my writing style is just however I'm feeling. If I'm feeling turned up, I'm turned up. If I'm feeling cool and smooth, I'm cool and smooth. If I'm feeling, it's just however I'm feeling.
Do you get the beat first or the lyrics first?
Either one. Either one. It can be either one. Sometimes I write and then I find a beat, go with it. Sometimes I hear a beat and I'm like, I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Like, and it's quick. Just do it.
Did you write? Was your Astro album?
I did. I write everything. Nobody writes.
Nah, I was saying, was a lot of that like pre-written and then you look for the beats, or did you have the beats for those already?
Half and half, I would say.
Half
I
and
would say
half?
half and half.
Was you lead a beat that you like you heard and was like,
I heard and I was like, I'm
yeah,
right here.
yeah.
I wrote that fast. I didn't expect that to. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Louis Lee kind of just shocked me because I didn't drop a visual.
Yeah.
And usually, that's where you get the engagement. So I dropped Louis Lee's, and it went, and it's still, and I'm just like, what? Like, and that's something that motivated me. It's just like, people like it, and it's not limited to Memphis. It's a lot of different places. Like, shout out to Dallas, shout out to Chicago, shout out to LA, shout out to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Detroit, shout out to Florida, Tampa. Ooh, Tampa, because then it's just a place I'm familiar with, and I just appreciate them too. So it worked in my favor, just dropping, and that's something I had to learn. Like, just put out the music, just put it out. Don't hold it.
Listen to them folks.
Right.
Put it out there, man.
Put it out there.
And speaking of that, something I came to my mind because I know this girl.
What?
Your song that was on P Valley, bro, like.
What? I don't have a song on P Valley.
Oh God, this not your song on P Valley.
I don't think I have a song on P Valley.
What song is your movie? It's on a movie.
Cameron. Yes.
Cameron.
So,
it's gonna be on P Valley too. It was on Cameron.
Cameron is it's out of Chicago. It was shot in Chicago. My girl hit me up. I don't know why. Let me see. Give me 1 second, cause I'm not gonna do that to her.
We got time.
Author J. Jones. Author J. Jones out of Chicago. She was looking for music entries for her movie, and my sister's mom always reads her books. So she was like, send in, da da da. So I sent it in. And she chose Know About Me as well, and she chose Shake That. And so, yeah, that's out on Tubi, so y'all can check that out. Y'all can check Know About Me. And I believe she used my song again in her other movie, Fanatic. So y'all check that out. Y'all check that out too.
Okay. How was it, the exposure behind it? Do you think that, or did you hear anything like directly coming from that after that happened?
No, but I was able to see on the statistics that they did start, it picked up there a little bit more after that. So I was grateful for that. But in all honesty, I just was happy to help her put a song that could go with her production to bring it all together. I just think that's cool. I like seeing things come together. So
because I ain't watch it, but I saw the little clip where your song was playing, and I was like, oh!
Yeah.
That's why I saw it. That's probably why I saw it was P Valley.
Right, it gave that vibe. It was that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I liked it for sure. And with that, you was on Jackin' for Beats. Speaking of TZ, like, so with Jackin' for Beats, you did a sample of Brent Fayez. That's how you say his name, man. Because I love him.
Yeah, okay. I think so.
Brent Fayez. Is that a project that y'all gonna actually like put out?
No, it was just I had been told to go on the platform a couple times, so I was like, okay, let's get on the platform. And since I've been away, I was like, that fits. And I just was like, okay, let's talk about being away, and why. So I kind of just threw that in there a little bit and just went from there. It was just, to be honest, my live performances, except for my Brick House performance, will probably just be things that I just, well, I'm not going to limit it to that, but most of the time they'll just be songs that I.
I'm waiting for you to finish so I can ask, please.
Yeah, people like that song. Yeah, people like that.
That was it right there. I was like, yeah. In the meantime, you get smacked in your mouth. Yeah. I've been away. Leave me alone.
I be out the way.
Leave me alone.
I've been away, out the way, and gonna stay out the way. I'll stay out the way.
When they ask, where you been hiding? Why would I tell you?
And then ain't hiding. It's just over here. I don't have to be everywhere. It's not necessary. It's not necessary.
So,
She can't believe the first minute she on her She can't believe she can't be so she don't want me hurt. She's like, how I make it? She gotta see me work. I tell her to the hood, that was the first time I see her switch worse. She just mad as my homies and I ain't got no man at all. She just sit the pig ass nigga, now I'm about to go. I paid all my bills already, I'm on my way home. I jumped in my Memphian truck and hit 200 strong, I'm on the way. I know the password, you ain't gotta hide nothing. Open the gate, so I come to the house, I whip this boy right out on your face. I be on time every time.
what sets you apart from other artists?
Well, the name.
What is the X? Is this your middle name?
It's my middle name. I will not be disclosing my middle name. But yeah, it's just my initials. It's my middle name.
It definitely fit. I think when you came out, when you started going by JXB, it was fitting the trend already that people was doing, like on Twitter when they were putting like X's in the middle of things.
Yeah. No,
I never even thought the X.
I didn't even think of that, but it's just my initials. It's just JXB, so that's just me. So, yeah. Yeah, JXB.
Just the name, that's enough.
The name, and I would just say, just my way of expressing myself is different. It's not really a comparable thing. I just feel like just how I am is usually different from what I'm seeing. Like is what sets me apart would just be me. Would just literally be me. You just gotta see me and see me to see.
The experience. It's the experience,
right? It's different. It's just different.
So how do you pour into yourself?
How do I pour into myself? I just speak highly of myself. Pouring into myself it's in the small things. I just give myself time. I think that's enough self-love, patience, and I'm considerable of myself. And I'm also considerate of others, but I can be considerate of others because I'm considerate of myself. Like, my form of self-love comes in a lot of different forms. It's not just beauty. It's like how I just feed love into myself, like how I go about myself, how I go about loving on myself. It's a mental thing for me.
Mentally?
Mental thing for me. Yeah.
I think it started in your mental. When you have good mental, it shows your physical.
Right.
For sure. So who are you? So what is your? Did I just ask you about your self-care?
Yeah.
Yeah, but who are you outside of like your music and nails? Like,
I'm me. Music and nails is me. I'm putting me into the music and the nails. So all of it just comes together and forms me, along with a few other things.
when the last time you been in nature?
When was the last time I was in nature? Interesting, I can't think, but I know it was not too long ago. I love stuff like botanical gardens. I love just anything like where I can just walk, hear the creatures in the wilderness. I like stuff like that. I'm out of that side.
Don't worry about y'all. Describe yourself in 4 words.
I would say loving, I can be kind of firm. I would say firm. Loving, firm.
You are not easily moved.
Yeah. Loyal. And beauty queen savage.
Those were 3 words right there. I was just, hey.
Hey.
I agree with those.
Hey.
Well, let's take it back just a little second and ask, just how was it growing up in Memphis?
Growing up in Memphis, I'm from East Memphis. So growing up in East Memphis.
Somebody just go rep East Memphis, because everybody act like they can't be from the East, they want to be from South Memphis.
My part of the East,
like,
my part of the East, where our little section, my part ain't no hope. So I don't give no fuck about saying from the East, because when nobody coming to the motherfucking East where my ass was at.
I was just telling my young nigga that.
Like, it wasn't a thing. It was a non-existent thing. So I can say I'm from the East, and everybody know if anybody know
they know
my house for sure. So I can say I'm from the East, Memphis, 38125, Southwind, Hacks. What you talking about? Yeah. So yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with saying I'm from the East. Why not?
Hey, Sprouse, but she'll drive.
Come at this nice ass house and get on your ass. Oh shit.
But how was it? So in our little neighborhood, we done seen it like we just seen it. We just seen it come up and be what it is and
Yeah.
all of that. But how was it as far as like, what was your high school experience from there? Because school is the center.
I just remember high school. For me, so I didn't really. You remember? I didn't go to prom. I didn't do any school spirit things. I was not into the school spirit. After
I shouldn't have.
I kept finna get kicked out, and it was like, all right, fuck this shit. And so it was more so like I was still, of course, the people that I did become friends with during that time. I'm talking to them, but when I left school, I was somewhere gone. I was with my boyfriend at the time. We on some whole other shit. I'm on some whole other shit. I'm not on shit. My prom night, I know for a fact, I was somewhere on some block. I don't even know what the fuck I was like. My ass, bruh, like, I don't have a real high school. Like, I can't even really think, like, I just, unfortunately, God bless.
Baby YP.
So I just know I was not into my high school really that much, but I was fond of a few, and to those few that I'm fond of, I wish all the best, like, for sure, I do.
Okay. You've traveled a lot. Been to a few places, the Niagara Falls.
Yeah, that was cool. It was a wine tour.
Wine tour with Niagara Falls?
Yeah, it was a wine tour, I said, through Niagara Falls, but we went to different top wineries in Canada, so it was like a real luxurious experience. I enjoyed that.
What was that in Canada?
Canada. It was just through Canada. We went to a few places. The ice wine. Ooh, I recommend that type of trip to everybody. That was just that.
Did
I
you
went
get
on
your
a
passport?
Yes, I got that as my passport. Yeah, hopefully we gonna punch it up. But I say Canada, Ice Wine Festival Tour, whatever that is, go. You will not be disappointed. They got the food to pair with the wine, with the different experience. It was like, my life. Like, what? This is
For me?
I went on a mother-daughter trip. I love traveling with my parents. They gonna do it every time. It's the best trips ever.
They're like, we gonna do it up, baby.
I be going by myself. I go on other trips with other people, and I be having a good time. But something about my parents, I be like, this is how we do it. All right.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say you have a good relationship with your parents. Like, as far as enjoyable.
Yeah, they fun.
Where you meet in the middle to enjoy things a lot.
Yeah, they youthful.
Fred.
Baby.
That's the man there. You really can't do that. That's the man. That's the man. That's your dad.
Oh my God. Baby.
Yeah, unfuckwittable. Your mama? Unfuckwittable.
Baby.
Yeah. I be watching them. I be looking on their page. I be like, oh my God, like,
They do. They got more motion than me.
Bruh, motion. They don't stop moving. Motion. They got speed.
They not getting older. They not getting older. I'm like, that's why I'm looking every bit of 16. I'm 26.
Still, bro, they don't stop moving. That's why she had that chair and that little stool. But I was there, man. Somebody sitting straight up outside.
I couldn't even.
Did you cut the hair? Like, what was?
I can't even. I don't know.
Man, you came out, you started talking shit, man. You just started figuring. You're like, this look.
I don't even.
Was you looking for it? Get that motherfucker been outside.
I don't even know. I didn't even know. I just.
And so what you think he'll do any resident? Which one? I'm talking about Niagara Falls because that was my favorite experience for her. But what was your favorite experience, dude?
I got it. That was cool. That was just cool. That was, cause I've been a lot of places, but that was just like
Drake.
Oh, this is nice. Like, yeah, so I gotta say that was cool. I love Canada. Canada was cool.
Okay. You think you'll do like a residency? Would that be a place that you could see a residency? Yeah.
I would always mess with Canada. I would always mess with Canada. Canada would always.
Free healthcare too.
Canada, they sending your kids to school. They doing it all.
They want to see you succeed.
They just want to see the best, you know? And
I think if I get pregnant, I'm gonna run off there. I'll be taken care of. I won't need nobody. You think so?
No. I feel like you would. I don't think they allow their citizens to go down. You just need to have the citizenship.
I study on it. Can you have two citizenships?
Don't let me get.
What if
the
I
line.
do like half and half, like because of the weather? Like I'm allergic to spring, so like when y'all have spring, I go here. When they have spring, I go there. That might sound like a dumb question online, but it was just a thought.
Traveling to see this shit.
It was just a thought. And before we wrap this up, I want to give a shout out to Grizz for allowing us to use the place.
High trap fashion.
High Trap Fashion.
I always got this shit on.
Tell us about that, being a brand ambassador and model for.
So I'm a brand ambassador for High Trap Fashion, which is my friend Grizz. Clothing line. It's called Being a Supreme. It's the shit. Partner company. It's also inside the store. 101. Check them both out. Both high quality clothing. You know what I'm saying? I love this shit. I love this shit. It's being a supreme. I feel like everybody should feel supreme. I feel like being a supreme. I definitely feel like it go with me. If you feel that way about yourself, why not fuck with it?
Yeah, I'm looking around at the merch, and I'm noticing that the person holding their crown, that's hard. That's hard. I'm gonna give y'all a tour of this afterwards. Tap in.
101.
Is this your first time being a brand ambassador model?
No, I have brand ambassador for. I remember back when I was younger, but this is my first actual company, like with,
legit.
Yeah. So
we do this shit right over here.
Yeah. So, and it's my friend,
Support your friends.
What? Why not?
Love
Why not?
your family.
Especially when they doing their thing like this. This real quality clothing. Like is. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Tap in. And lastly, what should we be looking out for next? What should we be looking for you?
So we got a few songs coming out this year. Next one up is Beauty Queen Savage, and I have a 28 Bulls that's actually dropping this week. So by the time
28 Bulls?
It's called 28 Bulls. So
like the horn bulls?
Bulls, cause I'm a Taurus. So
okay.
So we're doing 28 Bulls, and this coming out this week. So y'all check that out. So that, and we got Beauty Queen Savage, and we got a lot more on the way that we ain't even gonna say. So you just stay tuned, cause you gonna fuck with it.
Do your social media platforms?
My social media platforms is Instagram 3_JXB, and you can find me on Apple Music, Spotify at JXB as well, on all streaming platforms. That is. So yeah. Fuck with it.
All right. That is all. Thank you for allowing me to have your first interview.
You're more than welcome.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Next time, I might just show y'all a little bit more, but maybe she got some more. She'll tell us a little bit more. Because I had some stuff and she said, nah. She said it was too soon for that. But it's okay though. Until next
the
time.
more like, come on now, you can't just
You leave some imagination.
You gotta get this shit wet first. You just can't.
Hey,
You just
you
can't.
can't just get in there right there. Run that shit back, Holiday. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. The HR department, your girl, MissFavoriteK, JXB. Remember, you could be anybody, even yourself.
Being a surprise.
Be yourself.
Thank